So guys, what you're looking at on the screen right now is the blueprint to what I believe is one of the most simplistic ways of being able to build and launch a digital product as a complete beginner. I'm someone that's been launching digital products now for the past 7, maybe 8 years. And everything in this video, all of these different steps that I'm going to go through is what I wish I knew from the very beginning, because it would have saved me so much time, energy, and a lot of hassle. So if you're someone that wants to build your first digital product with the least amount of stress, and also put yourself in a position of being able to, fingers crossed, get the most amount of sales, this is the video that you need to watch. So before I get into it and break down any element in this blueprint, I just want to quickly explain what type of digital product I'm going to be focused on today, because there's so many out there. We live in a world where you can launch digital products like spreadsheets for Excel, Google. You can also launch digital planners. There's things like PDF guides, audio files, there's web applications, mobile applications, the list goes on and on. But I would say that one of the most simplistic options out there for complete beginners is going to be turning your knowledge into a sellable asset. And right now, I'm sure that most of you are probably thinking, but Sam, I don't really have knowledge that anyone will be willing to pay for. Now, that may or may not be true. It all depends on your situation, but I found with the majority of the different students that I've come across, everyone's always got something to teach someone else, and everyone is always a couple steps ahead of someone else as well. The mistake that most people make when it comes to trying to turn their knowledge into a digital asset is that they believe it needs to be business-based. They believe it needs to be something about digital marketing, when that isn't true. You can turn your knowledge into a sellable asset in the realm of any type of topic or any niche. I've come across students that have been able to do this when it comes to teaching people how to be a good parent, how to be a good chef, how to be a good painter, how to use tools like Canva. If you're someone that's capable and has knowledge when it comes to using a particular software, you're going to be able to create an info product. And the key thing is knowing how to put that info product in front of the right person. So yeah, that's the basics of what we're going to be talking about today. And when it comes to doing this in the most effective way possible, it's all going to come down to knowing which tools to use, the best steps to take, and just everything you need to do as someone that's never done this before. Now, one of the initial things that you're going to need to do is use AI to help you create a step-by-step plan, a custom plan that you're going to be able to follow when it comes to being able to build this all out. One common mistake that I've seen with so many people that try to do anything, not just building a digital product, but trying to do any online venture, is that they go into it blindly and they go into it without the right experience or the right guidance. But now that we've got AI to assist us, we're going to be able to program various different AI tools in a certain way, where it's going to be able to give us the step-by-step process that we need to follow. And it's not just going to be any step-by-step process. It's going to be one that's tailor-made for your specific situation in terms of what you want to build. And there's so many different ways that you can do this, but I would say that one of the best options is to use a tool called Digital Maker AI. And fun fact, this is actually a tool that I built myself. Took me a few months for me to build it and get it right. But basically what this is going to do is give you a custom prompt that you're going to be able to copy and paste into any AI tool. As you can see right now, it's completely free for you to use. I've already been able to grow this to thousands and thousands of different users that have already started using it when it comes to building and making their digital products. So all you need to do is click the top link in my description down below, create your account for completely free. And once you've logged in, this is a similar interface to what you're going to see. So on the left-hand side, you're going to see all of these different features. We've got the AI chat feature, similar to all of the different AI tools that are out there. I've also got the prompt builder that I'm going to come back to in a moment. We've got product research. That's super helpful when it comes to knowing if a digital product is worth replicating or not. But if we just go back over to the prompt builder, this is what you're going to use when it comes to creating your custom blueprint that you're going to follow. And what you're going to need to do from this point is select whichever AI tool you're most familiar with. So I'm just going to close this down so we can get a better look. So if you're someone that's familiar with ChatGPT, maybe you use it on a daily basis, you're going to select this one and just go through the process of telling it that you want to build an AI powered info product. Same thing with Claude, you're going to be able to use it when it comes to building out a business blueprint. You can select whichever type of digital product you want to build. It's going to take you through a series of different questions. But the one that I'm going to use in today's video is going to be Google Gemini. And I'm just going to take you through the steps that I would take if I wanted to turn my knowledge into a digital product. So the one that I'm going to select is this one over here, AI powered info product. What type of info product do I want to make? I'm going to say that I would want to make a faceless video info product because this is the main one that I've built and sold over the many years. I'm just going to select that and click on next. What is my skill level with creating digital products? I'm going to go with advanced because I've been doing it for over 8 years now. What niche do I have knowledge or experience in? So I'm someone that has a lot of experience when it comes to AI tools because it's something that I use on a daily basis. I've been using it since 2020 or even before that. So the one that I'm going to go with is going to be AI tools, which is over here. Let's click on next. Will my info product require on-screen demonstrations? So I'm going to say yes, because the type of info product that I want to make is going to be about how to build a mobile app using AI, and then I'm just going to click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So Digital Maker AI has now come back with the custom prompt for me to copy. So I can do it just like that. I can also view all of the different answers that I selected. If I want to change anything, I could just go back. And by the way, when it comes to viewing all of your different prompts that you've made, you could just click on history, and it's going to be here where you can look at all of your previous chats, or you're going to be able to go through all of your previous prompts. So now that I've got it, I'm just going to go back over to Google Gemini, and all I need to do is simply paste the entire prompt in there just like that. As you can see, there's a lot more text than the answers that I selected, and from there you need to click on tools, click on canvas, and then click on submit. And just like that, as you guys can see, Gemini has now started coding everything out. So it's writing everything line by line, and what it's going to do is that it's going to come back with this custom blueprint that you can see full screen by clicking on share just like this, clicking on that, and then from there you can click into this link. All right, so here we go. This is the custom blueprint that you're going to get. So of course my one is about building an AI mobile app. It's going to give me some other options to choose from over here, but it's also going to give me this estimator so that I can get a rough idea of what I can expect when it comes to monthly revenue. So if I just change the price to, I don't know, 47, and I'm hoping to get around 300 people, this is the amount that I could get back again as an estimate. It's also going to give me product title ideas. I can click into it. I'm going to be able to get stats when it comes to what people are searching for. That's the reason why I like to use Google Gemini, because it's directly connected to Google's search database, which means that I'm going to be able to use it when it comes to finding the best possible info product for me to focus on. For example, if I wanted to, let's say, focus on mobile apps using AI, which is actually what I entered into the prompt builder, what I can do is just copy it just like this. Come over here to where it says stats, make sure that it's trending in terms of it being steady. So it's letting me know that it's doing good. I can go over to Google Trends. I can paste it in there like this. And there we go. A lot of people are searching for AI mobile apps right now, which means that there's a lot of interest surrounding it, which means that if I was to create some sort of info product about it, there's a high chance that I'm going to be able to generate sales. So these are the type of things that you're going to be able to figure out when it comes to your custom blueprint. It's also going to come back with everything else, all of the practical steps when it comes to what to include in your info product, the full curriculum. If you want to make an ebook, how you're going to be able to do that, competitors in terms of people that are doing something similar, Instagram reel ideas, the action checklist that you're going to be able to follow and tick through as you're going along, and just generally all of the different prompts that you're going to need when it comes to building all of this out. So that is it for one of the first steps that you're going to need to take. One of the next steps is to start the process of actually building out the digital product. Now, at the time of me recording this video, when it comes to making a faceless info product or turning your knowledge into a digital asset using AI, one of the first tools that you're going to use is going to be Gamma. With Gamma, you're able to make informative slides, presentation slides that you're going to be able to turn into a video, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. But if I just open up Gamma and show you exactly how this works. So this is Gamma right here. I may leave a link in my description down below. With that link, it's going to be free for you to sign up. And then from there, it's going to take you to a similar page that looks like this. So what you're going to need to do from this point is make sure that you're on presentation, and also make sure that you select the right amount of cards depending on how long you want your info product to be. So each card represents one slide. So if you're making a very simple digital product, you could stick with 20. Maybe you might want to go up to 30, 40. It's completely down to you. But right now, I'm just going to select 5 cards just to show you how this entire thing works. So all I need to do now is just enter the info product that I'm looking to build in this prompt box over here. And I'm going to be able to get that by going back over to Google Gemini. So I can copy the prompt just like this, as you can see, Gamma prompt. And I'm going to be able to paste it in there like that. Click on generate outline. And what Gamma is going to do is that it's going to come back with a full breakdown of all of the different talking points that's going to be in this info product. My recommendation is to go through it, make sure that you're happy with it, adjust it in any way that you need to. But if you are happy with it, just click on detailed or extensive and select whatever theme you want to go with. So I'm just going to click on blue still. I'm going to say that I want it to be AI images, and then I'm just going to click on generate. And just like that, guys, as you can see, Gamma has gone straight to work to start writing everything out word for word. So everything you can see on the screen right now, it's doing it automatically. I'm not typing anything. I'm not speeding anything up. It's going to be able to put all of the information in this info product, but it's very important for you to remember that you don't want to solely rely on the information that it's coming back with. You need to make sure that you go through it, you read through it, you're happy with the information, and you make any adjustments that you need to make. Using AI tools like this is super helpful because back in the day, when it came to making info products, you would have had to have sat at the laptop, the computer, whatever it is, on PowerPoint or whatever tool you wanted to use. And it probably would have taken days, weeks, or even months. But just like that, as you can see, I've now got 5 different units that's going to go into this info product. So it's going to be from this point, you need to click on these 3 dots. Once you've made any changes, click on export, and you're going to export it as a PDF. But you're not going to leave it like that because remember, we are looking to sell a video info product. So the tool that I found to be really good at the time of me making this video, when it comes to turning presentation slides into a video, is going to be Descript. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on how Descript works. You're basically going to sign up. You're going to be able to drag and drop your PowerPoint presentation. I think I said PDF before, but it's going to be a PowerPoint presentation that you're going to export from Gamma. You're going to drag and drop it into Descript. And from there, you're going to be able to either use your own voice or use an AI generated voice when it comes to expanding on the points in that particular slide. It's actually pretty straightforward, not difficult whatsoever. It's probably going to take about 30 minutes, maybe an hour for you to complete the process of building your digital product. But if you're someone that wants a little bit more guidance, you want a little bit more information on how to do all of this, check the second link down below, because in that second link, I'm going to show you everything that I've talked about so far, and I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to speak about for the remainder of the video. So it's definitely worth checking that out. But once you've finished the process of building your digital product, the next thing after that is to get all of the different images that's going to be necessary on the landing page. And the tool that I found to be super helpful when it comes to making all of the mockups is going to be Nano Banana. Nano Banana is Google's AI image generation tool. You can go into it for free, tell it exactly what type of image you want to make. Or of course, you can go back onto the blueprint that you got with the help of Digital Maker AI. And it's going to give you a prompt for you to copy and paste directly into Nano Banana. But it's going to be at this point, once you've got the digital product, you've got all of the different images, that you're now going to create your landing page. And one of the best ways to create a landing page when it comes to selling all of these different info related products is going to be with a platform called Standstore. Now, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. They haven't promoted this video. It's just a tool that I use when it comes to being able to put my different info products out there. And I found it to be a simple solution. You don't need any technical skills whatsoever. You're going to be able to create an account, 14-day trial, sign up, list your digital product for sale. You're going to be able to go through all of the different stages when it comes to completing everything. The reason why I recommend Standstore to beginners is not only because I use it myself, but when it comes to selling a video info product, it's structured in a way where it's going to be super simple for the end user as well. The only thing that you need to do is make sure that you insert the right information in the right fields when it comes to the title, when it comes to the descriptions, when it comes to using the right images in the right places. Setting up a Standstore account takes no more than 15-20 minutes. And if you just go over to the Gemini blueprint or whatever type of blueprint that you made with the help of Digital Maker AI, you're going to see all of the Standstore copy text in this tab on the left hand side. So yeah, Standstore, straightforward, easy to use, and it's also integrated directly with Stripe and PayPal. So as long as you verified your information, which is something that you're going to have to do with any platform, you're going to be able to cash out with no issues. But moving on to some of the most important things that I'm sure a lot of you are thinking right now, which is Sam, everything you've shown us is amazing. Being able to use Digital Maker AI to build prompts, being able to use all of these different AI tools to build out the digital product, and also being able to use Standstore when it comes to creating a landing page. But how exactly are we going to get people to be aware of the digital product that we've just made? Now, there's so many different ways that you can do marketing, but one of the low hanging fruit opportunities, or one of the most simplistic opportunities for people that are new with no audience, is to use something like Instagram. And as a disclaimer, of course, Instagram isn't the only option. We've got things like YouTube channels, we've got TikTok accounts, we've got Facebook, we've got Pinterest. But the reason why I say Instagram is good for beginners is because most people that have an Instagram account tend to already have followers. Think about it. I'm sure that you use TikTok when it comes to doom scrolling every single day, and you probably follow thousands of people, but no one follows you. You're probably someone that doesn't post on TikTok for you to get followers. Same thing with YouTube. You're probably subscribed to hundreds or thousands of different channels, but you might not have any subscribers. But that's not going to be the case with your Instagram. And of course, the goal isn't to promote your digital products to your Instagram followers for the rest of your life, but it's all about getting that initial validation and also using your Instagram account that has a proven track record when it comes to building up your digital product business. You could go down the route of starting a brand new Instagram account if you want to, and that could work, but you're going to start off from step one, and Instagram isn't going to push your content out to people that don't know you because you have no followers, you have no track record. But with your personal Instagram, where you do have some sort of a track record, if you're able to create the right type of content in the right type of way, using a specific strategy, you're now going to be able to be seen by more people, which of course in turn is going to lead to more sales with your digital products. This is something that I touch a little bit more on in the second link in my description down below, so that's definitely worth checking out. And another benefit to using Instagram is that you're going to be able to use various different automation tools. One of the most popular ones and one of the most common ones that you definitely should be using if you're looking to build out this blueprint, which is ManyChat. ManyChat is a way for you to automate your DMs, and you're going to be able to turn your Instagram into a selling machine 24/7 without you having to do anything. The only thing that you're going to need to do is connect your ManyChat account to your Instagram account, as well as setting up your ManyChat triggers, which means that whenever someone comments or maybe DMs a specific word, it's going to set up a automation sequence that's going to lead to you generating a sale. This might be a little bit complicated, but I do have more videos coming out over the next couple of weeks when it comes to how to capitalize from ManyChat. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification down below so that you don't miss that video. But moving on to one of the final steps in this blueprint, which is going to be meta ads. And before you click off this video, I'm sure right now most of you are probably intimidated. You're thinking, Sam, I don't have a big production company. I don't have a big budget. How am I going to be able to run advertising when it comes to the digital product that I've just made? Well, that's the thing. You need to understand that when it comes to running meta ads, you don't even need to create a brand new video or any sort of creative. You're going to be able to use the exact same content that you're publishing on your Instagram, as long as you're able to look out for the key indicators. There's simple metrics that I look out for on all of the different Instagram accounts that I'm running right now, where if I'm able to spot them, I now run a $5 per day Facebook ad. And with this $5 per day Facebook ad, over time, I increase it, by $5 every day, maybe $10 here and there, to the point where I'm spending X amount. But the point of this is you're proving the concept before you go all in with a big budget. Being able to execute everything in this blueprint isn't going to happen overnight. Understanding how to run meta ads isn't something that's going to come easy. Being able to set up your digital product isn't something that's going to happen as well straight away. There's always going to be a learning curve. There's always going to be mistakes that you're going to make, but it's all about taking the right steps It's all about making sure that you're educating yourself with every single mistake that you make. And if you're able to be consistent and persistent, before you know it, you're going to be in a position that you could never imagine yourself in. But in today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a general overview as to what I think is going to work this year if you're able to do it right. If you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any type of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. And if you want to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, well, in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the fine details of what you need to know when it comes to using AI to help you launch your very first digital product. You're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out countless people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on the next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.